Squatters, I'm very disappointed by Honorable Souls. For Patriotic Alliance, I'm very disappointed. This chap, Souls, is a very smart guy, and I believe he's in academia. He's a learned someone, and he has got a very, very, uh, extensive uh, understanding of how Parliament works and all of that, and we appreciate that. And he's a very, very sharp guy when it comes to understanding policies and all of that. But for him to want to push General Fannie Masemola into a corner of some Kenny Kunene cartel, that he must dispute the fact that Kenny Kunene was there at KT Molefe twice, KT Molefe's house twice. General Fannie Masemola states that the first time when the police were there, Kenny Kunene came and he was told to leave. He was turned at the gate to say, hey, Ndlula Baba, pass. We are busy here with operation. So you want to dispute that and you want to reduce this ad hoc committee into some Kenny Kunene bump jive or what? Circus. I am disappointed, this is what I hate about politics, that when you belong to a certain political party, you must protect even when you see the rot. Even when the rot stinks, you must just protect and say, Kenny Kunene is, this is the same chap that was found at a house of a murder accused, the mastermind, and then, hey, this is a serious case because as a member of parliament, or it's not a member of parliament anyway, as an influential figure, to a political party, that should have been questioned. They are playing with their voters. They are playing their voters. They are not taking their voters serious. All of a sudden, hey, you vote for Patriotic Alliance, your members are found with some criminal cartel there at the house there with their journalist and whatsoever. And then the next thing, he has been cleared, he can go back to his position. The very same man, Kenny Kunene, paid for a bail for Malcolm X. And it's alleged that the very same KT Molefe was received money, was given money by him for a bail again, 400,000. Those are allegations, yes, but it looks like Kenny Kunene. So you want to now come here and protect your partner in crime? Honorable Souls, you can do better, my brother. You can do better. I'm so disappointed to say, politics makes people look like idiots. Even when you are a scholar, you are smart, you've got a PhD, or you've got your master's degree or whatsoever. But when you get into politics, you need to protect nonsense. Kenny Kunene is very dirty. Even historically, his profile, he was a teacher, he got arrested for Ponzi schemes, and then he became a 26 gang, and then, hey, South Africa. I feel more like that parliament is full of criminals, in fact. Because there are those who are convicted, they are there at the ad hoc committee. There are those who are, protecting criminals, are there in parliament. So you ask yourself, what exactly do you stand for? What exactly do you represent? Are you represent the voters, the citizens of this country, or you represent your friend that was found? Imagine if it was only one occasion where he was trying to gain access and he was told to leave. This man, Sauls, will actually dispute that Kenny Kunene has never been there. So it's fortunate because for the second time now, they found him red-handed inside the house. Inside the house, the police are coming to arrest this man. When you are there, what are you doing there? And you even never told us until today what you were doing there. And he disputed, no, that's not my friend. I don't know him. The Twitter investigators pulled an old photo to show that you guys know each other. You are lying just like your president, Cyril Ramaphosa. He's a liar, that man. So you also want to protect someone like, I'm disappointed. Listen to this man. Just listen to this man. What are you trying to say?
In front of all South Africans and state as fact that Kenny Kunene was there twice.
Thanks, Honorable Chair. When I say not 100% sure, I mean me. I mean, I wasn't there, but the team, I believe them. They say one of the occasions he was in the house. One of the occasions they turn him at the gate.
Your team is not testifying.
Oh, yes.
You are testifying. And you are saying, for surety, that he was there. You're not sure. Your team reported to you. That still qualifies as hearsay. I'm not moved by the sounds in the house. Let's deal with the law. Let's deal with what is right, Honorable General. You cannot state for a fact that he was there twice. You're basing it on what you have been told. So your team is immune to lying. Chair, you must protect me here because I'm receiving responses from the EFF here. Am I questioning them?
Honorable Sauls.
You know, as smart as you are, Mr. Sauls, but you were asking stupid questions. You were just destructive with your line of questioning, because if you say, is he 100%? How can I be 100% sure? I'm a commander. I'm a national commissioner. I cannot be everywhere where criminals are being chased. If my team tells me that we saw this and this and this and this, should I say, no, they are lying? No, how can I be 100? That's a very stupid line of questioning from this honorable member, Sauls. You know, I know he's smart, but he's using his wisdom against himself again to ask stupid questions. Because what do you expect from the general? You want to win something that doesn't have even substance. That ad hoc committee is not about Kenny Kunene, man. It's so big. That is the reason why I'm saying politicians, you know, where they are, there's a problem there, because they are there to protect their very own members. You know, I'm glad that MKP is doing well in that ad hoc committee. You know, they are doing well. Even the EFF is doing well because they're asking, you know, critical questions. And some people are starting to feel uncomfortable because they know that they are members. You know, it's a 26 gang political party, that thing. It's a 26 gang political party. It protects prisoners. It sponsors prisoners. It's yo. You know, people who voted for Patriotic Alliance, there's a lot that is coming your way. You are playing with your vote because you can see that this man is trying to protect something that doesn't even hold any substance. You know, you just want to override because they are talking about your deputy president. You are very smart, but you are in a very horrible political party that you shouldn't be there. Otherwise, you will be there just to protect criminal cartels. You know, you can do better, Mr. Sauls. You can do better than what you were asking there. You were asking, and look at what the MKP, you know, stood up and said, no. We are not going to tolerate this nonsense. We cannot reduce this ad hoc committee into some Kenny Kunene suckers, you know. This man must, you know, you ask one question and if whatever the answer you get, then you pass. It will be discussed later. So you want to stick there to prove that you are smart, you can outmaneuver the general, and that's useless. That's useless. You should have asked one question. Are you sure that your team gave you the correct info? Yes, I'm sure, because I've got no reason not to trust them, to believe them. How can I send people that I don't trust, you know, to conduct operations, and when they give me the intelligence report that this is what happened when we were doing our operation, then I don't trust them. You cross-question them that, and he says, I was not there, I'm not everywhere. Then he says, yeah, but your team is immune from lying. So you want to say they are lying? Then that's a problem there. That's your baby that you must feed. That's your problem, Mr. Sauls. I'm very disappointed of how you handle this specific issue of your friend Kenny Kunene. You know, you know, we are facing a serious problem. Politics in South Africa is so contaminated. I'm glad that the MKP called him into order to say, hey, you're asking stupid questions, man. Come on. You are a member of parliament. This is Adhoc committee. We're trying to find the truth here. And South Africans are watching impatiently. We are impatient now. We want to know the truth. We want to know who was where, who was doing what. The very same person that you protect goes and help him there. He has done it before. He did it again. So this is the problem we are facing. And these people, you cannot dispute that they are friends, because also you don't know. If you dispute, it means you also go around with Kenny Kunene wherever he goes. Then you want to represent him that, no, he's not friends with Katie Molefe. That's the problem. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Ket Matala also out on bail. I wouldn't be surprised, because our justice system is rotten.
And I am fully aware that he's presiding over thousands. It is for that very fact that I am saying the general cannot then come and just based on a report from members say, as a matter of fact, Kenny Kunene was there twice. So, Chairperson, you must allow me.
Before he responds, I see there is another honorable member, Honorable Nombalo.
No, Chair, I think I've got a problem with your ruling, because your responsibility as the chairperson is to guide the meeting, and your responsibility is to protect witnesses. We can't be subjected to Kenny Kunene. We have got serious issues of national importance here. I mean, the whole meeting, the whole country is watching us, and the member is subjecting the witness to Kenny Kunene. So, Chairperson, you are out of order. Do your responsibility, protect the member. That person is testifying under oath.
Yes.
So, to be asked about Kenny Kunene, even when he has answered that the team briefed me, that is enough.
Let's not be impatient with him, because
no, but Chair, people can abuse the platform on the basis that they have time.
yeah, I want to explain something, Honorable Number. You earlier on during the proceedings, you reminded us of Rule 1.4 on the scope that any other matter thereto related can be investigated. The name of a citizen here called KT Molefe was mentioned on record.
You know, these are the people who must never leave that ad hoc committee, you know, because whenever there's disorder, you know, they hit. MKP is doing well. I saw the other day this ANC chap wanting to act like he, you know, he's an expert. He was called into order to say, hey, you are not an expert here. Why do you interfere and you want to say according to rule what or whatsoever? No, that's for the chairperson. But on this specific issue, he prolonged this thing. That's why the MKP had to intervene to say, hey, you are out of order. Stop asking stupid questions. And you want to prolong this thing and try to prove it. If you want to be a lawyer, leave that ad hoc committee and go practice as a lawyer. You win cases there like Dalimpofu's and the Zola Majavus. If you want to be Zola Majavu or Dalimpofu or Mukaitobi, then you can leave that thing because it's wasting time. When you are now more like now you are in a court of law, you want to speak about law and what. Do that thing of law there in court. Not there. There is, you just let the witness to give the statement, the testimony, and that's it. It's not for you to cross-question one thing, for 5 minutes. You're asking, are you sure? 100%. What is 100%? There's nothing 100% on this earth. Nothing is 100%. So you want him to, to go and fetch a statement under oath from his team. How can I work with a team that I don't trust? General Fannie Masemola trust his team, and you have to trust them. You've got no reason not to trust them. So you trust them, you send them there to do their job, and they did the job. So you don't have to cross-question them to say, hey, guys, are you sure that you found him there? What does it mean? You are killing the morale of your team. Then tomorrow they will say, no, we don't go there once. We're not going to do any operation because it's the same. When you bring the report, it's being questioned itself, questioning the credibility. Why would you send people you don't trust? So he tried, and General Fannie Masemola is a very patient someone. I believe if he was asking that to General Mkwanazi, he could have hit him so hard. You know, he's taking advantage. But I'm glad because MKP came to say, you are not going to reduce this thing to some Kenny Kunene circus. We are tired of hearing this name, Kenny Kunene, because we know how notorious that name is. We are tired. We don't want to hear his name furthermore. We are tired. You know, I feel pity for people who vote for that thing, PA, you know. I feel pity because that thing will never take you anywhere. They are just there for power. And by the way, Gayton McKenzie has said that politics is about power. You must, you know, but the way he puts it, he portrays it, you can see that, okay, I'm a 26 gang. They want to take over the government and do whatever they please and capture everything. And Julius Malema said it, by the way. Here, I concur with Julius Malema's sentiment. Julius Malema said, hey, be careful of these people. You know, these people, you must really be careful of them. Because he knows them. He knows them. So now, South Africans, because they don't do research, they don't check the credibility, they vote for these ex-convicts, bandits. They put them in parliament. Now he's a minister, Gayton McKenzie. The purpose will dance. You know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very, very tough. They act like they are against certain things. Behind closed doors, they are pushing for that. So if you know, for the fact that they bail out their friends, you know, to come and do more harm, it says a lot about them. So it's so sad, South Africa. But anyway, we are subjected to this nonsense. It's you know, it's tough luck for people who are still voting for this thing. There's chaos. There's going to be chaos, and you must be ready for chaos. You need to profile these people, profile them, check where they started. You will realize that these are fakes, wolves in sheepskin. Thank you very much, squatters, for watching my content. I'll see you next time. Those who have not subscribed, please subscribe. Let's grow this channel. We're bringing it to you raw, unscripted, impartial, uncensored. We speak the truth. I can criticize today, tomorrow I compliment. There's nothing wrong about that. So those who have been following me, those who have been supportive, thank you very much from day one. I really appreciate it. Let's grow this thing. Let's grow this thing. Let's talk about these issues. See you next time, Sharp Squares.